Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Midday money. I was talking. You missed my good afternoon because I had the mute button on. Football Friday here on the 18th of August. Welcome on into the show. Hope everybody is doing well today. How about a nice tie in NFL action last night? Huh? How about them apples? Interesting. Remember, folks, you know now, no OT in preseason football. And we'll talk about a couple. Had a winner yesterday here. We'll talk about that in a recap in just 1 minute. Like, subscribe, ring the bell here. Winner free picks. If you haven't already on Winner Free Pick channel, notification bell on. And more importantly, you could join as a premium member and get a bunch of my premium stuff that I don't give in the chat. That is for the people who actually pay for a weekly pass or an NFL season pass or whatever the case may be. You got games. You have quite a few games. I think you got 5 regular season college and NFL football games posted right now. Go $5 a month. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs will post picks. They're posted there. Come give me a follow. Come give me. How we doing on the Twitter universe here? All right, closing in on 3,300 followers. Just about back to the old Sean Higgs page. I keep subtweeting Elon Musk to bring back Sean Higgs. Not happening. All right, recap. It'll be short and sweet because we just had the Brewers in baseball loser, 247 and 302. We're still down 24 hundos here. As I said, I think we will get this into. I'm not going to be shocked if we can get this to under a dime in the next month and a half. I think we can do it. And I just mean me and my pea-sized brain rolling down a 12-lane highway with Major League Baseball. Cleveland football cover 2-1 in NFL preseason in a video. Let's get to today's picks, though. We got quite a few. And we did add another NFL pick to the show from yesterday. All right, baseball-wise. Phillies, Joe Adon. That's it. Joe Adon. We'll lay it with Lorenzen. I know the guy's off a great start. Okay. Fade off the. No, even if he gives up some runs, that's fine. Joe Adon. I can't believe they still run this cat out here. Where's Pounded's favorite guy, Cade Cavalli? Why isn't he pitching? Phillies run line -110. Red Sox going for the big money. I could have went, and I've said this before. Sometimes I overthink. That's why I'm having a little bit of losing baseball season. I get fancy with my run lines. Would 60? Can we just lay a 115 with Brian Bello against whoever the heck the Yankees trot out? A 5-game losing streak for the Yanks? Yeah. And honestly, I guess I could say here, I probably should have slayed the 115 and not get fancy. I can't think Yankee offense. Are you kidding me? I'm going for the money. You want to take the run line or the money line 115? Totally understand because of the way the run lines have treated us. Who else we got here? The Padres. And here's another young guy. As much as Bellows having a nice season, B. Fatty has been bad. Brandon P. Fatty. But fat. I'm not Fat's brother. I don't know. Brandon's bad. Padres run line. I did have the Padres yesterday. As a little dog, it flipped to them as a favorite. Odd move there with Gallen on the hill, but hey, I'll take an L there. I'll come back with Lugo today against Brandon. NFL, quite a few. We did add, as I said, we got an add to the show here. We are 2-1, uh, plus 270, plus 75 now. So coming into today, 2-1 plus 75 with our NFL in the video. We added the Carolina Panthers plus 2.5 on the ticket, and nothing else has been added since yesterday. Nothing new. We got the Panthers tonight. We added that one here. Jaguars under 39.5, Falcons under 38.5, Texans 3 and under 40, Tampa Bay money line, Niners 4.5, Rams 3.5. I did a show with our guy Tooch and Anthony Pounded yesterday, last night, a little live show. You could find that. It was on Twitter and also on the YouTube. I believe there's the Barroom Network. You could do that. And we talked about the Ravens and the Redskins, or the Commanders, or the Washington football team, whatever they're called. Washington, we'll just call them whatever. The Washington whatever is what they should be called. And I said, you know what? Let's take Washington. Yes, I think we all agreed to take Washington a 3 yesterday. Yeah, now it's a 1.5 now. Missed that number, so I can't add to the chat. If you're looking at Monday night game, what do you want to do? You want to do Skins money line? You want to do no way Baltimore? They won 24 in a row. They can't lose again. You get a short number 120 as opposed to laying a 4. I get it. I get it. For me, nothing. 1 week away from college football too, by the way. That's it. Let's see how the chat is going. This handsome guy. Hey, Ross Benjamin said I had a shiny head today. I don't think I have a shiny head. TFO Hunt Show. Welcome, TFO. I think this is the first time I've seen TFO in here. I think I remember this kind of name rolling into the chat. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for coming in, and thank you for commenting. First comment in, 12:01. He was right on cue. Lane's in the house. Doing all right, Lane. I mean, what am I gonna do? I'm 40-29 running baseball, for 41-30 or something like that. I'll take a little MLB run like that. I needed to chip away at some losses. Lock it in with the king. Listen, are we locked in? Are we locked in this $100 bet? Because I think Pounder wants to get in too. You think the Colts are going to win 9 games this year? I got the under that. They're definitely 5. Not being 500. You think above 500? I say no. Let me know if this is official, King D. Michael, good morning. Took the Browns and the Mariners. Nice winner. Got a good night for us. 1-1 baseball. 1-0 with a push on the Browns. Hit the 4. Yeah, I mean, no OT, and you missed a couple field goals late. Yikes. But good call keeping it with the points. Got it done. Michael B. I took the Giants plus $2. Playing the number for me. Cobb has not been good recently, but he can pitch well, and Strider's not been unhittable. Strider's going to give up a couple runs. I mean, you got to look at the over, I guess, there. Strider strikeouts. You think he gets 6-7 strikeouts? I don't know what that prop is. I did think about Braves run line here, minus 105. Honestly, Michael. Dave, good afternoon, Higgs. I like first 5 Dodgers game. You like the Dodgers here with Gonsolin and Cantara? I kind of like Miami. Again, I had the Brewers yesterday with Burnsy. Can I go? I mean, what am I complaining about? They get a home run on bottom of the 8th. It's a 1-0 game. All right, that's a tough loss. And I'm going against a team that's at a 11-0 run, but they are doing it with pitching. All right. And I'm not a fan of the Dodger bullpen. Not that the Miami bullpen's better, but Miami could be a scary team with their pitching. And if they could start hitting, I'm calling. How about a Jake Berger home run tonight, Dave? Jake Berger, let's go Miami. Noah's in the house. Higgs, any thoughts on over-under Giants game tonight? I'm guessing this is Carolina Giants. I like the under Carolina Giants, and I would probably lean over Giants Braves. Dave says Braves run line. Yes, I could do that. Twins run line minus a 110 here. I mean, I don't hate it against the Pirates. I mean, it's the Pirates. I like Pablo Lopez. Pirates have been giving a run. I think on over 8-10. And Tennessee and the points, the Titans against Minnesota. You got Tennessee +2 because they were a minus. They were favored. Did you buy points in that game? Why are we buying 4 points in a football game in preseason, no less? Michael, thinking about over in Dodgers game, Gasa's not McGrain, Alcantara can be hit. That's why I kind of like Alcantara. He's pitched better, but he's been so bad. And Gasa's been giving up some runs. I mean, usually the guy's good for like 5 innings, 1 run, 6 innings, 2 runs, but he's given up a few. Stros in Baltimore run lines. Plus 150 run line for Houston today. Who's on the hill? We got JP France on the hill today, right? We got a France sighting. I see London. I see France. I see JP's underpants. First Bryce Miller, 150. Is that the 150 now, huh? The money line. I don't hate it. Seattle's playing a little better. But again, here's Houston turning it on when they have to. Baltimore run line minus 105 versus the A's. I don't hate it. I mean, it's the A's. Anytime I get Baltimore, best road record in baseball, you want to lay a short 105 on run line? Yes, Michael. Stretch team to own the Mariners. Well, the A's versus the best road team. Absolutely, as I mentioned. Jeff's in the house, killing wasps. Hope you're well. I got a wasp nest I saw, Jay. It's like on my so the front of my house, like there's like an overhang for front porch entryway. And then it's like, it's not as high as the rest of the house because they got a window over that. So under one of the eaves, I see the little wasp nest. I feel like climbing up there. I was trying to throw a tennis ball at it to hit it, but the spray did not reach. It just hose it down. Locking with the king. I can't. The better of me won't allow it. Hold on. You said yesterday you wanted $100 on that. What are you doing? Now we're switching it up. Mr. Anthony Richardson, you were all high on Anthony Richardson. What's you went to sleep and you woke up rational today? Steelers plus the 3 against Buffalo. It's Steelers plus 3. They went from a 3-point fave to a 2-point dog, I think. I mean, I don't hate it. I mean, everybody, is it total overreaction to Buffalo naming their starters, but Pittsburgh said they're going to play some guys as well. I mean, plus 3 is a great number. Michael, props Estrada to get a hit minus 130. This number is way too low. Estrada's on 6-game hitting streak, 3 for 5 versus Strider. And Strider gives up hits too, so I don't hate that. Don't hate it. Damon Hill's in the house. Natty with Joe and Don. I can't. I mean, anybody else, I'd say okay. I like Gore and Gray. I got a thing for Trevor Williams. I think that Patrick Corbin's pitched better. What do we got to run line? You know what? This is not bad. A 110er. All right. I thought it'd be something outrageous. I was looking for an outrageous number with the Nats here on the run line. Minus 110. I could live with that one. Dodgers on the money line today, minus 150. I do not like that. Rangers over Milwaukee. I kind of like it a little bit. I mean, the Rangers are winning. Woodruff has not been bad off of the injured list. Right? He's was this the second, third start back? Hold on. Let's go. Let's check it out. So, 2 starts off the injured list. So he's got 11 innings, 8 hits, 4 runs. He's given up 3 homers on 8 hits. That might bode not too well here. So Rangers run line, that's got to be a nice payday too, because they're a short fave with Haney on the hill. Where is that? Rangers, Bruku, run line plus 170 I see out here. I like it. Yeah. I like that one. Braves team total over? Sure. I like the game over, so I agree with you, team total. Mr. Jackson. How are you today, Mr. Jackson? Cubbies, early action versus the Royals. Do I want to lay 180 with Jameson Taglioni? Not particularly. In fact, what is this at 175? I would rather do a run line plus 110. That's where I'd go. I can't lay that kind of number. I kind of like the Rockies. That line's moved a little bit in Rockies' favor here. So, dog to a fave. 2-8 last 10. What's not to like about the Rockies? My favorite. I'm not fat. No, I'm not. Red Sox, yes. Braves run line, sure. Dodgers first 5. I like Miami today. I do like Miami for the game. Braves run line, sure. I mean, what are we gonna do? San Fran coming out east. Braves at home, 3 in a row, rolling along. Run line's minus 105. I th- if you're not taking the Braves run line, just take San Fran plus 190 if you think they're gonna steal one. You know, and the Sox, sure, fade away on the Yanks. We're gonna, boy, this is a good time to make money off the Yanks. Tomorrow, Coles on the Hill versus Cutter Crawford. So we got that. We got money in our pocket tomorrow. We'll take the Sox again and Clark Schmidt on Sunday. Oh, fade the Yankees. Fade the Yankees. Tied and prepared. Hey, Sean. Hello, everybody in the chat. Red Sox, yes. Cubbies run line, yes. San Fran money line. I just said that there. Miami, sure. Texas, yes. Joe Adon and the Nats on the money line. Oh, ooh, boy. I don't know if I like the Nationals with Joe Adon. Barrios, I can do some Barrios money there. You want to go run line? Sure. Slumping Reds, I get it. And Arizona on the money line. I'm not, no, thank you. And I say that matter of factly. Yes, I got the Padres run line here in the chat. But I understand taking a flyer on a 150 with Brandon P. Fatty, right? Because they're still the Padres. One day they score 8 runs, the next day they score 1. I get it. Is that the guy I want to back? I don't know if that's the guy I want to back there, Todd. Lane's in the house. Thoughts on Cubbies, Casey over? Would probably lean over. Lean over. I mean, Talion's going to give up some runs. Might go B. I totally understand anyone taking the Braves. 2-1. I mean, the Braves are not unbeatable. What the Braves lost to Pitt, but beat up on the Yankees and the Mets. I think this is a big number. It is a big number. It's a $2 number. But you look at it as good as they are, the Braves, right? They best record of baseball. Do they have the best home record? Do they have the best home record of baseball? You got San Fran is coming off a 6-game homestand. Fly out yesterday. I don't know. I mean, again, it's 105, 110 Braves on the run line. Sure. Do you want to say, hey, we could take a 190, 195, $2 on the other side, take a shot? I'm not going to say no to that. Teams do lose. Michael, UFC tomorrow, pay-per-view card. I got some big bets on some doggies. Well, you do pretty good with your UFC, Mike. Maurice, I hit the Nats 2 days in a row, but I'm going to stay off them today. I agree with Joey Don. No, thank you. Atlanta run line, okay. Under first 5. Detroit, Cleveland, yes, I'm thinking taking a Brew Crew first 5 or full game. I don't like the Brew Crew. I just mentioned Woodruff's numbers. All right. I mean, 2 runs in his last 2 starts here off of the injured list, but 3 homers. 8 hits, 3 homers, 11 innings going to Texas. I don't know. Murray sold. I was told Sandy the 10 ERA versus the Dodgers. I'm taking a shot with Miami tonight or tomorrow versus Press. I got Miami today, 130. So I do like Miami. And it's not that I do like Gonson as well. But you're at 11 in a row. You're off a game last night, 1-0. So they're winning close games. You can't win every game like that. That takes a toll on the team. So I don't mind taking shots on Miami here. Because you're going to be a dog. I mean, tomorrow they're going to be a 160 dog. I see them right now at 160 tomorrow. Sure. I'll take a 160. I mean, who's pitching tomorrow? Urias? Urias has been hittable. I take both shots. I'm going to take 2 shots in a row. King D. It's possible, but no bet for me. Here we go. Yesterday, you're all in it. You're rolling it. Nathan, smashed a 3-teamer yesterday, Higgs. What do you got here? 2.6 units. Excellent, Nathan. All right, look at this. I will give you 50 live views that will stay for some time. WhatsApp you. There you go. I love it, Ali. Thanks, Ella. Oh, man. I didn't even have WhatsApp. Michael, I don't know how I missed that Texas money line. Brewers versus lefty, please. Brewers cannot hit lefties. Might go run line plus 170. I think it's worth a shot. I might add it. I mean, just thinking about it, going over Woodruff. Like, because you look at him like, I really don't want to get involved, right? Uh, Haney's not my favorite Texas guy to bet on, but Milwaukee's lost 3 in a row. Can he lose 4 in a row? I think so. It's a tough spot for him. Maurice, I don't trust Haney, and the line is short for a reason. Books know public will be on Texas. Yeah. I mean, you have Woodruff. Again, I like Woodruff. I'm not saying I don't. 11 innings, 8 hits, 4 runs, 3 homers. Eric, kind of like the Mariners today. Bryce Miller. You're getting a good number, but I think someone else had mentioned Houston. Well, you know what? Not really. I guess in the playoffs, because on the season they are what do they go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5. They split this year. So Houston at home. Seattle just took 3 out of 4 from these guys beginning of July. And then Houston going back to the playoffs last year. So this season, if we look at just this season, Seattle has won 5 of 7. Seattle won 5 of 7. They lost 6-4, 7-5, 3-1, 5-1, 10-1, lost 3-2, won 3-1. Miller beat Bellick 3-1. The wins here were Javier for Houston 6-4 and Framber 3-2. So, I mean, again, you have Bellick pitching a couple games. Blanco, I saw him pitching the minors. Haven't gotten a look at JP France yet. Maurice, Brewers low strikeout rate versus lefties. Again, I would lean just Texas, but I can see the old too good to be true here, Maurice. You still believe. You're definitely. Come on, King. Yesterday, you were so going home on Anthony Richardson. And then I got to you. And you're like, Higgs is right. He's going to go 4 of 17 in game 1. Terrible. Michael B., I do not see the Boston game on the board. It's on the board. It's on the board. Shop around, Mike. You need some more offshores. Nathan, Mariners first 5 plus a half. Minus 120. After looking at this, because someone said Houston owned them, and I thought, okay, but maybe that was last year, and you took care of them in the playoffs. They have won 5 of 7 this year, and they've won every game. They've covered the run line, so not a bad look taking Seattle. That's it. 20 minutes, and we're through the comments. That's good for me. That's good for me. I'm sure next week we'll get a little uptick in the views and stuff next week with college football starting up. So again, the Look Ahead Line show will be bringing back. I can't, every night Look Ahead Line shows is stuff with baseball, especially with these. I can't do it with this, We don't have lines today. Half these guys don't have starting pitchers. Ridiculous. I want to do, I like my Look Ahead Lines on Sunday for NFLs. I want to think how I could fit a college one in, but that's a little tougher because those lines come out early Sunday morning, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock Sunday. So I can't really roll that into the Look Ahead Line show on Sundays. Monday is like a recapping day. Maybe Monday will be kind of like a college football. I want to kind of like set the show up a little better so we kind of have a flow. People can say, oh, I want to come to this. I don't know. Input welcome. The comments are on. Randy says Vandy looks too easy. I just can't bet on Hawaii. Randy, I was thinking I would take Hawaii as like a double-digit home dog in week 2 versus Stanford. They were getting like 9. Uh, Not the whole everything that happened out there. I really don't know what to think of this team because if they come in and get blitzed, you could probably get a better number. If they hang tough, it's a worse number. I don't think Stanford's going to be good at all. And here's with a handful of week 0 kind of stuff. Do you have to bet the games? And I say this for all games, especially the prime time kind of nonsense. Do you got to bet Notre Dame Navy? I mean, like I said, I sort of lean a little Navy here. Am I going to bet this game? No. Uh, Hawaii Vandy, 17.5. Don't have to bet it, Randy. I have 5 offshore books. I'm telling you, showing the Yankees pitchers undecided. Oh, all right. Because I got them here on these sites. I got. Can't you sometimes just get action on a game if there's no pitcher listed? I mean, because I'm seeing, I mean, some of the Canada stuff has 125s. Ace is at 125. King D, come on. Listen, you know what you said yesterday. You were all gung ho on Anthony Richardson. You were all gung ho on this cat. They're going to be a 500 team, which means you had to go 9 wins. What'd you do? You got all that after the show. You're like, let me look at the schedule. Like, how the heck we win in 9 games? We might not win any. Maurice, do you let what happens to preseason games change your projection on the team? I think the Saints look very good. Yeah, preseason to me, I don't roll that into regular season. My regular season thoughts are regular season thoughts. Now, a starting quarterback goes down. Obviously, that changes everything. But wins, losses, like, oh, this guy looks really good in preseason. I mean, you can see the eye roll from me here. I don't care about preseason. I do not care. It does not matter to me. Not one bit. This isn't like baseball where they play like 30 games in March and then that could kind of roll into an April, a la your Pirates. It's some bad teams, Arizona, teams start winning and you could have a nice month because everybody else is kind of just getting into the flow because of the length of the season. NFL, that's it. 1 game a week. You can't afford to start slow. So preseason, no. Does not make a difference. Not one iota. Not one tiny bit. Yeah, you looked at the schedule. Yeah. Yeah. This team. I mean, we're the Colts. Jacksonville. And I took them because I thought I'm going to have Minshew and Taylor. Going back to Maurice was like, does it change your outlook on like? And in this case, it does because I wasn't prepared on having no running back and a rookie guy who was garbage in college starting in week 1 for the Colts. So that kind of changes a little bit. I shouldn't, I mentioned like an injury. In the Colts case, you lose a stud running back and you put a guy in there who's trash in college. Yeah. I think this team could go winless. Take the under 6.5 wins for the Colts. Michael, depending on books, sometimes if I don't put up games without pitchers, my other books won't. Yeah, you gotta. Some of them just put the action listed. You got 5 offshores. Good for you. I mean, I know you're insane. I was gonna say, man, how close are you to like the Vegas border? You go and just kind of drive across, get into the geo zone there. I was talking out of the side. Yeah, you were. You definitely were. Panda was like, was King D serious? Did he see me? I'll get in on that bet. I'm like, seriously, 9 wins? Your kid won't be eating the rest of their lives, King D. 9 wins. Colts win 9 games. I don't want to say something crazy, but I don't see it. All right. So baseball today. Phillies against the Don run line. Red Sox run line. Bello. Lugo in a run line for the Padres versus Brandon P. Fatty. A lot of NFL. And those of you probably already know, I'm pretty good at NFL. Great year last year. I like some NFL this week. Again, 2-1. Not much the first week of the season. Now, and that 2-1 includes like last night's game. So it's really I had 2 games coming into this week. I'm ready to fire here. Panthers, Jags under, Falcons under, Texans in the under, Tampa, Niners, Rams. Also like the Skins a little bit. Not at this number though. Michael, closer to Reno than I am to Vegas, 3 hours away from the Bay. There you go. Make a little drive over a couple times a week. Head on over. 3 hours. That's a whole day. A couple times a week. Like you got nothing else to do. Let me take a 6-hour drive round trip. Lock it in with the king. There you go. Put some ice on that head. Stop thinking about the Colts. It's gonna be a long year. I'm out of here myself. Short and sweet on a Friday. I like it. We'll be back tomorrow, Saturday, with a little more midday morning for you. Appreciate everybody watching. Good luck, everyone.